Social Security Act and Labor Reforms, Landmarks in Welfare and Worker Rights. Introduction. The Social Security Act of 1935 and subsequent labor reforms under the New Deal marked a transformative era in American history, signifying major shifts in welfare and worker rights. These legislative actions laid the foundation for the modern social welfare system and significantly advanced labor rights, reflecting a new governmental approach to economic security and social justice in the United States. 2. Timeline of key events. 1933. National Industrial Recovery Act is passed. 1935. Social Security Act is enacted. 1935. National Labor Relations Act, Wagner Act, becomes law. 1938. Fair Labor Standards Act establishes minimum wage and maximum hours. 3. Historical context. Amidst the Great Depression's profound economic challenges, there was a pressing need for systemic change to address widespread unemployment, poverty, and worker exploitation. The Roosevelt administration, through the New Deal, sought to implement comprehensive policies to provide economic security for Americans and to establish fair labor practices. 4. Key figures. Franklin D. Roosevelt, 1882 to 1945. His presidency was instrumental in the passage of these groundbreaking reforms. Frances Perkins, 1880 to 1965. The first woman to serve in the U.S. cabinet, she played a pivotal role as Secretary of Labor in shaping these policies. V. Main events and milestones. A Social Security Act of 1935 introduced unemployment insurance, old age assistance, and aid to dependent children. Represented a fundamental shift in the government's role in providing a social safety net. B. Labor reforms. The National Industrial Recovery Act laid the groundwork for workers' rights and fair labor standards, though it was later declared unconstitutional. The National Labor Relations Act, Wagner Act, protected the rights of employees to organize and bargain collectively. The Fair Labor Standards Act established minimum wage, overtime pay, and child labor laws, ensuring basic rights for American workers. 6. Legacy and impact. These reforms had profound and lasting impacts. They provided a safety net for the elderly and unemployed, reducing poverty and economic insecurity. Enhanced workers' rights led to a more balanced dynamic between employers and employees, contributing to the rise of the American middle class. Set the stage for future social welfare and labor rights advancements. 7. Conclusion. The Social Security Act and labor reforms of the 1930s were groundbreaking, altering the landscape of American welfare and labor rights. These measures not only addressed the immediate crises of the Great Depression, but also laid the foundation for future generations, ensuring economic security and promoting social justice in the United States.